Hi, welcome back. So for this video we're going to do ambient swells. I've come around to a friend of mine's house, Hazza, who you'll recognise.
Hello.
So yeah, I used a variation of cheap pedals that I've bought and some of Hazza's Boss pedals and a friend of mine, John's, more expensive pedals, so you can compare three different types of price ranges and pedals. So let's not faff about any longer, have a listen. With the cheaper pedals, I found that the volume pedal wasn't very good. I'd have to move it around about a centimetre before it actually started to kick in. The range isn't brilliant on it. The delay pedal was pretty good, I was quite impressed by that. The delays and repeats were really good on it, to be honest. It didn't lose any sound quality. I did notice there was a slight bit of a hum and buzz, but you generally get that with delay pedals anyway. I think the main cause was because I was running it straight from the front, from the guitar straight to the front of the amp. I didn't use the effects loop. I mean, effects loop generally ground pedals, and you know, it stops the hum, the buzz noises that you get with these sort of time modulating pedals. So with the Boss pedals, I actually didn't really see much of a difference between the cheaper alternative and the Boss. I'd probably say that the delay, carried on a little bit further and lasted a bit longer. I had pretty much both pedals, or all the pedals to be fair, on exactly the same settings, as best as I could. The reverb pedal was the same as the RV600 in my opinion. I mean, I had the RV600 on the cave setting and I had the Boss on Hall, but you know, the decay and the time and everything was exactly the same. I was, you know, quite impressed. But like I said, the delay did last a little bit longer, which isn't really a problem. You know, only somebody who's playing the guitar would notice that, to be perfectly honest. the more expensive pedals, I found that they generally give a darker sound. The MXR delay was pretty good. It continued sort of, you know, did what it was supposed to do. You didn't lose any sound quality on it. I didn't have the modulation setting turned on because I thought it was a bit of an unfair advantage on the other pedals because they don't feature it. I don't think it was as loud as the Boss, and the delay didn't last as long as the Boss. I also found with the Blackstar reverb pedal, it was the valve, once it's actually got a built-in valve in the middle, it gives an amazing sound, but I don't think it had the sound as in the volume to it. You know, compared to the Boss and even the Behringer. I mean, you know, it's a pretty good pedal, don't get me wrong. It had a lovely sound and it had some amazing sort of features on it. I had it on the whole setting which, you know, the Boss was on. But it just gave a fuller sound, basically. A lot of depth to it and whatnot. So I want to give you a couple of tips on making your own swell sounds. I personally think that stacking your delays is best, sort of having different delay pedals doing different things, so have a digital delay, have you know, a tape delay, doing different things, try them in different orders on different settings. I like having sort of one pedal set with the decay pretty close, at the time close, and the regen sort of short, and then another pedal doing the opposite of that. I like to chuck in sort of a flanger or a phaser pedal. The chorus pedal is a must with them. I would say that a good tip is with your chords, use less notes. So you try and avoid doing octave notes in your chords with your swells. Generally the more notes you've got, the muddier the sound, and if you're playing with a full band you tend to drown everybody out. Another good crucial thing is practice with it, because with a band, if you come in too late, your swells don't stop, they just continue. Volume pedals are a crucial element to swells. You don't really need sort of echo and delay, that's just to help carry the note once the attack part has started to come through the sound. I mean, with your swells, you turn off the volume completely, hit the notes, and then just after the attack part of it, so the loudest part, you then kick in with your volume pedals and it catches almost the tail end of it. So I generally advise using a volume pedal. You can use the pot on your guitar, but with some of the cheaper ones, even some of the more expensive ones, if they're getting old, the soldering starts going, you get a bit of a crackling. With volume pedals you don't get that, to be honest. So I'd like to give a bit of credit to a chap called Anthony Offling who reviews pedals. He reviewed the Earthquake devices, the Dispatch Master and the Disaster Transporter SR. That sort of was a video that gave me inspiration into doing this video. Another chap who I've been watching quite a lot is John Coralino over at the Swells workshop. His channel's called the Church Collective, I believe. He uses, you know, some amazing pedals as well. He mainly gave me the inspiration because he actually does just a simple delay reverb volume pedal sort of setup to show you a basic way of doing it, and I thought to myself, well, I wonder if I can recreate that with my cheaper pedals. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it gives you a bit more of an insight between the more expensive pedals and the cheaper pedals. I personally preferred sort of the MXR and the Boss pedals, but to be honest I think that the Behringer pedals and the Bellcat delay pedal pretty much closely recreates the sound. So I want to say thank you very much. Make up your own mind about it and click on Az's face to go to his channel, and then hopefully there's a new collaboration that we're doing, which is the Muse bass medley that Az did, but we're both going to have a go at it and play it at the same time, which I shall put the video here. And I want to say thank you very much for watching, and subscribe and like. Bye.